Life challenges are bound, friends. Yes. But what do you do in the places of challenges? How do you begin to move forward? In my marriage, my relationship, in my business, my entrepreneurial journey, I've had my own side of this conversation. I've had my fair share of life. Yes, things happen to us. Situations happens. What do you then do? There are times you're not just okay. Your emotions are upside down. They are turned upside down. You're always like, should I just give up? Should I just throw in the towel? There's a concept of this book that I love so much by Bogas. All right, starting over. It says something really very profound before I get right into the main conversation. It says, failing does not make you a failure, quitting does. Not learning from it does. Failing to see beyond it does. I like you to write those things in the comment. Failing does not make you a failure, quitting does. Not learning from it does. Failing to see beyond it does. Do you see that? Starting over. You can read this book, it's a beautiful book. But the book I want to talk about, I want to share the key lessons from, or that I also want to introduce you to. You can go read the book. The title of the book is Ganbatte. It's a Japanese act of always moving forward. Whenever I see books related to the Japanese concept, I think I'm always so elated. The first book that really sold me, this book, Ikigai, if you've read Ikigai, yes, it was that book that first, just made me to become a fan, a huge fan of everything Japanese concept. I love Ikigai. Yes, and I also love Kaizen. The concept of Kaizen. There's just a lot of them. Now, I feel like the Japanese people, they always have this way of moving past the situation. And I love their culture in terms of how a lot of them have been able to bring in a lot of ideas. Even those that I were just passing by, people that just live there, they've been able to put some of these concepts into what we can relate with on a daily basis. So always moving forward is important. Otherwise, we will not be able to live the life that we ought to be living. Ganbatte about Lieberman has a lot to share with us. That it is possible that life throws you, a lemon. You have to turn it into a lemonade. How do you begin to know that? How do you begin to step into your life of continuity and consistency wherein you don't give up? Before putting this video together, I've just been having this up and down emotional upsurge and down surge and all the different surges. And it's almost like, oh, should I do this? Should I not begin to do this? It happens. Ganbatte's focus on the Japanese philosophy of doing your best with what you already have. Do you see that? Doing your best with what you already have. So it is possible that what you're looking for, you don't have access to it yet, but are you willing to keep doing your best with what you already have? That's the concept of Ganbatte. Let me share with you 3 core lessons that you can begin to hold as a strategy right now to begin to move forward. The first thing is learn to embrace challenges with unwavering determination. I think it also relates to the concept of starting over when it says not learning from it does. So begin to learn how to embrace those challenges with unwavering determination. The kind of determination that is so on fire. I think some of the key things that the author also shared that is really profound is that you have to surround yourself with visionaries like you. Those that are also on the same journey, that share the same purpose, the same focus. Learn to connect to them, learn to relate to them, learn to want to do a lot with them, such that at the end of the day, more like you're in a support system, you're in a circle of influence. Okay, so that you can continue to rely on them, you can continue to also learn from them as you move forward. That is very important. Unwavering determination. Next one says continue to push forward. It's still the same thing. Yeah, just keep pushing forward. Do you want to give up? No, I keep pushing forward. I think you should write those things somewhere. Just put them on your wall and say, I'm going to keep pushing forward irrespective of what happened. I'm not going to give up on myself yet. And then the last one I want to share with you is the positive reframing. The concept of positive reframing says transform that problem, flip it around into something beautiful. There is no one person that wouldn't go through situations. There's the way they say it in my place that there's no one person that wouldn't see adversity. It's just that it would not happen to all of us at the same time. The adversity may be as little as just anything that anybody can just look at and be like, oh, but somebody else will just be there crying, be like, oh my God, my life has ended, and all of that. All of these things, at the end of the day, it is building you up in the place of resilience. Okay, the truth is, if you're able to overcome one situation, you're able to move past it. The other one that you're going to step into is going to become very easy because you have been able to move past this. The word of God says that if you faint in the days of adversity, it means that your strength is small. It means that you not pass through classes. So all of these things are situations that are making you to grow, making you to become strong and dogged so that you're able to move forward and become really powerful and intentional. Yes, it's the concept of Ganbatte, the Japanese art of always moving forward. I'm hoping that in the next video, I'll still go deep into the subject of Ganbatte deeply. Alright, this is more like an intro to it. Maybe I will still come back and share. Alright, if you want me to share more on the subject of Ganbatte, just type Ganbatte, type it in the comments. Let's see. Okay, friends, so let me use this opportunity to talk to you about my program, Reading for Execution Blueprint. It's such a wonderful program in the way that I've been able to work more than 30 people through this on a one-on-one level, and the story has been so profound that people have been able to have first-hand experience knowing their model for really moving from here to the next level. Yes, many a times the reason we are not able to step beyond the place where we are downtrodden, the place where it's almost like we don't know what we're doing, we don't know how to move forward, it's always as a result of the fact that we don't have a roadmap. So I'm here to guide you through this roadmap, even as we come to the end of this season and enter into the new year 2025. Let's do this together. If you'd like to work with me on a one-on-one level, you're like, Coach, I want to speak with you. I want to have clarity so that I can move forward. Because one of the reasons most people don't always move forward is because they don't have a support system, like I said already. So if you'd like to speak with me, you want us to have a conversation, I'd like you to check the description, check the comment section. You're gonna get access to the link to reach out to me on WhatsApp so that we can have this conversation. Usually I do this for free, yeah, on the one-on-one basis. It's still free for now because I wouldn't know when it's going to become a paid one. But for now that it is still free, I'd like you to jump on it, hop on it. Let's do this together. Let's have a conversation on how you can move your life forward and begin to experience Ganbatte. Do have a lovely time ahead, and bye for now.